6 under par today, and your game overall today.
Yeah, the game was good. It was really good. I didn't have a whole lot of stress early on, which was good. I started out hitting fairways and greens, and was just kind of waiting on something to get it going. And I hit a shot close on number 7, tapped it in, and then birdied 10 and 11, which kind of got me rolling. And I didn't look at any leaderboards, but I knew if I could make a few more birdies coming in, they had some tough pins out here, so it was hard to make a bunch of birdies. And luckily, I was able to make some putts, and getting it up and down for par on 18 was awesome. And I had no idea where I stood, and to look up and see that I had a chance to win was great.
Yeah, Matt, I don't know if you know or not, when he putted for birdie, it hung over the lip of the cup.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah, I was. He told me he had about an 8-footer and left it right on the edge. And luckily for me, I was on the driving range. I'd have had a heart attack. So, Matt played great. We played together yesterday, and he had an awesome 4 days, and it feels great.
Okay, tell us about this win today and what it means to you in your career, because you're up against brick walls type of thing.
Yeah, this week was hard. I can hardly put it into words. Coming into the end of the year, I'm not going to have web.com status for next year, and had I not played well, I wouldn't have Canadian Tour status for next year if I didn't play well in Q School this year. So to come in and play well when I had to, and to now have a chance to skip some stages and definitely have status up here for next year is so big I can't even describe it.
What about the conditions here? You said you were really impressed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The golf course is fantastic. It's a really, really good, hard, fair test of golf. You really had to play well. The rough was thick. And it's just a tough golf course. It rewards good shots and it penalizes bad ones. You're not going to get away with anything out here. And these are the golf courses I really enjoy, and it was in perfect shape on top of that.
Go ahead, guys.
We mentioned, the big break victory, and obviously that's a big point in your career, but this is the biggest one of your career in your mind?
Absolutely. I mean, this is where you want to be. I mean, the Canadian Tour is huge now. World ranking points, the opportunity to move up to the web.com or the PGA Tour. This is where you want to be, and to get a win with such good players in the field, such a deep field, really is amazing.
Did you tell yourself anything over that 6-footer for par on 18 here?
I tried to just black out. I've been putting really well today, and I just tried not to let myself think about what it could possibly mean. I knew I'd played well. I was going to be. I felt like I was going to be in good shape regardless, and just to not. And I'm glad I didn't look at a leaderboard, because it helped just free me up to keep doing what I was doing.
In the playoff, when you saw Matt's drive go well right, what were your thoughts, and did that change anything for you?
It didn't. I kind of butchered the par 5s out here the first couple of days, and decided that I was going to do what I needed to do to get the ball in play, especially here on 18. I lost a golf ball on Thursday and on Friday, and so I was going to stick to my routine, because I made a par with a lost ball on Friday. So I know it's possible for Matt to still make par. I still needed to play aggressive enough to give myself a chance for birdie.
When he couldn't find it, had the chip out on his second ball, you had 4 putts for the win there.
Yep.
At what point did you realize, I can kind of take off the pressure a bit, or did you?
I didn't. It's golf is a crazy game, and you've seen it throughout the years that crazy stuff can happen. And all I was trying to do was lag it up close. I didn't think about how many putts I had or how many I could take. I wanted to get it in that cup as fast as possible.
And when that putt finally dropped,
it's indescribable. I mean, such a long, stressful week, and really a long year for me. You can't even make this up, how perfect of timing this was.
Perfect. Any other questions, guys?
What happens after today?
I get to go to London next week.
Oh, nice.
Instead of going home, I knew I had to play really well, and I hadn't finished in the top 10 yet this year, and I knew probably that was what it was going to take. So now I get to jump on a plane tomorrow and go play again next week, which I'm very excited about. The game feels good, and I'm excited to have another opportunity to play.